We're taking a short flight with one of the most recognized American airlines, JetBlue. In this video, I'm going to review the boarding process, takeoff, service, food, entertainment, and also talk about flight options and schedules. And I'll tell you honestly if I think JetBlue is worth it. Alright, so here I am already on the plane, taking my seat. They board by groups, and those groups are clearly announced at the gate. JetBlue flights tend to keep tight schedules, so boarding usually starts about 35 to 40 minutes before departure, depending on the aircraft and airport. JetBlue seats are more comfortable than what you usually expect in economy. You get more legroom than most U.S. airlines. The seats feel a bit wider, supportive enough for a short or medium-haul flight. That said, flights to Caribbean islands, like this one, are usually completely full, so expect a little chaos while everyone is finding their seat, lifting bags into the overhead bins, and settling in. Once everyone's seated, things calm down quickly. Now let's talk about the takeoff. JetBlue pilots tend to explain what's happening, whether there's traffic, a short delay, or weather, which helps set expectations. As we lifted off, the views started getting better almost immediately. You really feel that transition from city to coastline pretty fast. By the way, if you're flying from or through JFK, I have a full JFK airport tour guide video, so check that out after this one if you're planning a trip from or to New York. JetBlue, it's considered a low-cost airline, but with some features that try to feel a bit more comfortable than basic economy on other carriers. Now let's talk about food. On this route, JetBlue does not serve full hot meals in economy, so don't expect airline fine dining here. What you do get are complimentary snacks, like packaged chips or cookies, and a good selection of soft drinks, juice, coffee, and tea. One thing to note, water is available, but if you want a bottle, you usually need to ask the crew. If you're someone who gets hungry easily, I definitely recommend eating before boarding or bringing a snack with you. Just please, think about the people around you and don't bring strong-smelling food from home. Now, a quick reminder, if you didn't see my video about traveling in business class, make sure to check that one after this video. JetBlue is known mainly for operating domestic routes across the U.S., plus a lot of flights to the Caribbean, Central America, and some parts of South America and Europe. Now let's talk about the entertainment system. Every seat has its own personal screen, and this is one area where JetBlue really stands out. You get live TV, movies, TV shows, a moving flight map. The screen is responsive, easy to use, and completely free. No app downloads required. They also offer free Wi-Fi for messaging, which is great if you want to stay in touch during the flight. For streaming or heavier use, there's usually a paid option. For a short or medium flight, this entertainment setup makes time pass really fast. The cabin crew were attentive without being fake. They checked in often, smiled, joked a little if they are Latinos, and stayed professional the whole time. It felt natural, not forced. As we got closer to our destination, the views out the window were unreal: blue water, islands, sunshine, instant mood boost. By the way, check my playlist about Caribbean islands, so you can see videos of this paradise destination. So, let's evaluate the overall experience. JetBlue offers more daily flights on this route compared with American Airlines and United, which gives you more flexibility when choosing times. That alone can be a big advantage. In terms of improvements, JetBlue could expand food options on longer Caribbean routes, especially for travelers who don't want to rely only on snacks. Would I fly JetBlue again on this route? If another airline had the same schedules and timings that worked better for me, probably not. But right now, JetBlue is the most convenient option, especially for people like me who use frequent traveler miles and discounts. Another thing I noticed that other airlines don't have so many flights per day like JetBlue has. Some of the American airlines for short flights only have one flight per day, giving to the travelers more options in this case. And even though everyone knows this, it's worth repeating. The earlier you book, the less you pay. A one-way economy flight from the US to the Caribbean can cost anywhere from $100 to $900, just depending on timing, demand, season, and if you book in advance. Booking in advance matters a lot on these routes. If this video helped you feel more prepared for JFK or helped you decide whether JetBlue is right for you, hit like and subscribe. I have time-saving guides for major airports, and if you want a deep dive into any part of JFK, more lounges, ground transportation into Manhattan, or even a foodie tour of terminal restaurants, let me know in the comments and I'll make it. Safe travels.